Okay, we're going to go ahead and start with lesson 4 in HTML 101. Our objectives for this lesson will be to make use of the pre-tag as a way for formatting your text and to make use of the HR or horizontal rule tag in order to insert a horizontal rule, a line, and then we're going to just kind of look at how multiple lines of code are ignored by web browsers unless you do use some sort of tag to define that space and define that text. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, like in the previous lesson, and just open my links and images, and then I'm going to save that source code as get back down into lowercase, pre and HR, so that I will know what I've looked at, like it done previously. Change that to all files. Go ahead and save it, and then I'm going to go in here, jump over into my space where I'm working, and open that up. As you can see, since I didn't do any changes, the same thing's on there as before, and I'll get this up and make a few changes. Go ahead and get rid of everything within the body, which will give us a blank document. Of course, you got to save it first, or it won't recognize that any changes have been made. Say File, Save, and we'll go back down to this blank document. Now, what I'm going to do is get in here, and I'm going to type in a paragraph, and I'm going to make it a little longer this time. Today, and I'm going to just put some space in it, is the first day, and skip some lines, of the rest of the story. And then I'll put my closing paragraph tag in and let you see what happens. So we'll save that, File, Save, and if you look at what happened, all those spaces, you know, entry lines and things like that were completely ignored by the browser and just put in the way you wrote it. Now, if I went in here and inserted a pre-tag, and then I closed that pre-tag right here before my paragraph, let's see what kind of difference that makes. File, Save, and go back here and hit refresh, and now you see that every way that I wrote it, it appears that way. So today, space, is the first day, all that. This is really helpful. Say, for example, if you're going to write a poem or you're doing song lyrics or something of that nature and you want to skip lines. So let's kind of go here and delete some things so you can see where we're at. I'll leave the pre-tag in place, and it's like let's say I put 1/2 cup sugar, 1 cup milk, 1 egg. And with the pre-tag, what you'll see is it should go ahead and produce it on the web page exactly how it's written. So let's look and make sure that that did that. And of course you see that 1/2 cup sugar, cup milk, 1 egg. And if you notice, it's even spaced it over here because where I'm writing within my documents all the way over here. So, you know, if I move this over here, get rid of that sugar thing there. Say File, Save. What you'll see is that'll move over to the left side of the page. Okay, so that's what the pre-tag does, how it works, and how it's beneficial. And then we'll go ahead and look at the HR or horizontal rule tag. It's often used with headings. It's like, let's put in a heading that says, let's just use the 3, my recipe. And I'll close that heading back off. And I will put in a HR, horizontal rule, and we'll see what happens. You notice it put a nice horizontal line across the page to work with. If this were in a table, it would fit within the size of the cell, so it wouldn't stretch all the way across this page. It basically just stretches to the space available. So lesson 4 was short and sweet. You might want to play with that a little bit, see how that can help you in your web page design, and I'll be looking back to see you in lesson 5. Thanks a bunch.